One great thing about coming to India for any kind of medical procedure or even just a health checkup is that you're in one day asking for the procedure or whatever investigations, and the next day the investigations are performed. I'm getting ready to go for my health checkup, and I've decided to take the Yashoda Heart Health Checkup, which will include 12 lab investigations, a pap smear, 21 biochemistry panels, an HIV screening, HbA1c screening, blood banking, and RH typing, 3 cardiac investigations, 2 radiology investigations. Basically, that's a chest. I'm going to have a chest x-ray, and I'll also have an ultrasound of my upper abdomen. They're going to do a lung function test. I'll have a stress test. I'll also have a 2-dimensional echocardiogram and an resting ECG. I'm going to have a lung investigation. I'm going to have 2 eye tests. I've already had eye tests at the other hospital I showed you. And I'm going to have consultations and examinations with over 6 doctors. A regular physician, a gynecologist, an obstetrician, an ophthalmologist, a cardiologist, and a dietitian. This whole checkup is going to cost me in US $315. So in rupees it's 5,950. That equates to 53 rupees for $1. It equates to $315. If I were to have just one x-ray, a chest x-ray, I'm guessing it's about $200, $250 in the US. It might be more, I'm not sure. In any event, if you're in India traveling or for pleasure, or if you find yourself in a situation where you really need an operation for something, India is the best place to go. And I'm not talking about going on a well, it is medical tourism, but I'm not really talking about using one of the medical tourism companies, because the hospitals, they speak English, okay? Yashoda is a very good hospital. It's in Hyderabad. They have actually 4 different facilities, but I'm in Hyderabad, and that's the one that I'm going to. They have an excellent cardiac program. They have an excellent joint replacement program. Safi Hospital is also a very good hospital. Safi Hospital is in Mumbai, if you don't feel like traveling, because Hyderabad is outside of one of the, it's a major city, but it's not a city that most airlines just fly into. They fly into Delhi and they fly into Hyderabad. Do some research, go online, look at people's blogs, look at people's YouTube videos, not just the videos from the hospital, because of course they're biased. But anyway, it's 8:30 in the morning. I'm going to go right now and get my blood test done first. Then I'll come back, I'll have something to eat. Then I will go back. All of my investigations will be done by 12 o'clock. My test results will be done by 3 o'clock, and that's when I'll have the consultations with the doctors. So it is a one-day process to have all of these tests. See you later. Just to give you a small idea of the amount of hospitals that there are in India, I'm here on one small street, on the same street that my hospital is on, the one that I'm going to get my well checkup. Now, here, Yashoda has 3 different buildings on this street, but here's one. Then you see there's a vision testing place. This is another place. Same street now. This is another hospital, total different hospital. 24-hour trauma care. Then on the end of the street, this is another building for Yashoda. You see it at the entrance. It's an eye hospital on the same street. And here's Yashoda Hospital. This is the end of the street. Now down here, you have an optical place, the pharmacy. Now this is all within a 1-minute walk from the first building. That's the first building that I showed you, and all the other buildings are in between. And as you see the distance, like a minute walk. So I'm at the hospital, and the first thing that they do is give you a registration form. Now some of the things that are different on this form, they ask you if you're married, they ask you your religion, which they don't do where we are, of course. And also your married, certain other things on here. So I have my registration, I'll pay my money, and then I'll be off on my test. I wanted to talk with Mr. Amar so he could tell you what's so special about this hospital, because I only know it from, you know, other people talking about it and because I happen to come here. So, Mr. Amar, what makes Yashoda Hospital so special?
All the facilities we have, all the facilities like general medicine, general surgeries, and all gynec surgeries and orthopedic. All the facilities we have, except obesity.
Except obesity.
Except obesity and dental. We have no dental facilities. And all other facilities we have.
You have a lot of international patients coming to the hospital?
We have a separate international ward in Secondabad branch. We have a branch in Secondabad. That separate international ward also is there. So many international patients are coming here.
What do most international patients come for? Is it like for the cancer treatment or the joint replacement?
Maximum patients coming for joint replacement. And Dr. Akhil Dadi is their specialization in joint replacement in Secondabad. We have international ward in Secondabad also.
Okay. Alright. So you've heard it from someone who works here, specialist here, and I'm going to have my investigations. One thing I do like about this place, the gown, no opening in the back. A full gown to cover your body, fully covered. It's just like having on like an ugly dress.
Opening gown we will give only for male patients.
Ah! He said they only give the men opening gowns. But the ladies know we can keep our private things to ourselves. So I'm getting ready to... I'm getting ready to have my chest x-ray, and this is the machine that they're using. So I finished some of my tests, and now they've given me a token to have free breakfast. This is what I'm having. I don't know what any of it tastes like, but I think I had that one at the airport when they gave us a free breakfast for being late. They also give you a container of water, cap, because they know I can't drink the water, and Emperor is here holding up quite nicely, and I'm having juice made. They have a fresh juice place, and so the man is making me a nice mixed juice. I have this sign outside the scanning room. I'm getting ready to have an abdomen scan, but they have this sign there. So I just finished my lung test using this, and I had one of those little things on my mouth. Inhale, exhale. Hopefully it's all good. We'll see. So now I'm preparing for the treadmill test, which is really called the stress test. So I'm getting all the doohickeys put on me. And then I will get on the treadmill and run my way until oblivion. Oh yes, I forgot to mention, they scan you before you come into any building. The hospital, the mall. Every scanner looks like this. Just like the airport scanners. But when you go to the mall and stuff, they also have a ladies' entrance. And the ladies will pat you down, look through your bag, etc., etc. And I didn't have to worry about Emperor because there was someone to hold him when I had tests that he couldn't be in. And see, he's just as happy as can be, sleeping away. One more blood test. So I've completed all my tests. And now I'm having lunch. Now I forgot to turn this on beforehand because I was so hungry. But this is what lunch is. It's all vegetarian. This was a big mound of rice. And lunch was 24 rupees, which is in US terms means 50 cents. So I'm having lunch for 50 cents. In India, you can eat and eat and eat and still have money left over. So don't let that stop you from going to restaurants or, like I'm in a hospital cafeteria right now. But the food is really good. I'm enjoying it. And for 50 cents, you can't go wrong. Okay, well, I'm back from my health screening. It was an all-day thing. I started at 8:30 in the morning, and I finished with my consultations and everything about 4:15, more or less. I had a repeat of heart scan because I'd been told I had mitral valve prolapse, but they didn't see it, and the second test showed that they didn't see it either. So I'm going to go with that because I had 3 different heart tests. I also had a stress test, and my heart is fantastic. So let me show you the paperwork that they gave me back, and this is from all my tests. Okay, they put everything in this lovely little envelope for you, and these are all my test results. Some of these reports are 2 pages long, but this is all that you get back when you have your tests done. It's a full set of tests. You get everything back in black and white so you can bring it to your doctor at home. This is my stress test. I was quite proud of myself. You get your x-rays. This is my chest x-ray. I also have a pelvic x-ray. It's on the back of one of my reports. These are my this is one of my doctor recommendations. My cholesterol was a little high, which I'm really surprised about because I don't eat red meat and I don't really eat fried foods and stuff. But they want to put me on Lipitor, and we're probably not going to do that, but I'm not sure. Anyway, Yashoda Hospital. So, Yashoda Hospital review. Thumbs up, excellent, excellent service. I had a patient liaison take me around from floor to floor, from test to test. The doctor's explanations for every test were very, very good. They explained things, you see blood test panels and doctors in the U.S. will just, oh yeah, everything's fine. I wanted to know everything, and they went into detail with everything that was going on with me. Let me see. Oh yeah, my HIV test, negative. Already knew that, but I get checked out once a year anyway. And on their thing though, it doesn't say, it says non-reactive. And I was kind of like, huh, what do you mean non-reactive? See, HIV test, blah, 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 blah. And they test for something else too, ABG, something. Non-reactive. And they said non-reactive means negative. The only test I've had has said negative. So, I liked it. I liked the hospital a lot. It was an all-day thing, but the tests I have, as you see, they were extensive. And I have peace of mind. I know exactly what's going on with my body. I didn't have any complaints about it, but it's always nice to know. I have a birthday coming up, and nice to know everything's working and in good shape. My heart is great, and the cholesterol is supposed to be a little lower than it is, but that was a surprise to me. But anyway, I'm going to work on that. It's been Miss J giving you the 411 from India.